when pain fell silent for the first time, a revolutionary moment in the history of medicine on October 1846. An event took place in the surgical amphitheater of the famous Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts, United States, that forever changed the history of medicine until that time. Surgery was considered a terrifying experience. Patients were physically restrained during operations, the room echoed with screams, and surgeons worked as quickly as possible because the pain patients endured was almost unbearable in that era. Pain was considered an unavoidable part of surgery. A young doctor's surprising idea written by Kashifa leaned this environment. A young American dentist, William Thomas Green Morton, presented an idea that very few people believed in at the time. He proposed using a chemical substance called diethyl ether so that the patient could be rendered unconscious and would not feel pain. Many doctors of that era found this idea difficult to believe. A historic experiment in October 16, 1846, a patient named Gilbert Abbott was brought in for surgery. He had a tumor in his neck that needed to be removed. William Thomas Green Morton administered ether to the patient through inhalation within a few moments. The patient became unconscious, and the surgeon John Collins Warren began the operation. Doctors and students present in the room watched in amazement. The patient lay silently, no screams, no signs of pain when the operation ended. The patient regained consciousness and reported that he had not experienced severe pain. A revolution in medicine at this moment marked the birth of modern anesthesia. After this single experiment, the world of surgery changed forever. Now surgeons could perform more complex operations, take more time during procedures, cause far less suffering for patients as a result. Modern surgery began to advance rapidly in the following years. A historic place where this experiment was conducted is still famous today as the Ether Dome. Is the location where, for the first time, surgery was performed on a human without pain. That moment in 1846 was not just a successful experiment, it was a turning point in human history. From that day onward, surgery transformed from a symbol of fear and suffering into a symbol of treatment and hope. This change eventually paved the way for saving millions of human lives.